I'm over here on NASDAQ, just charting up my supply and demand zones for tomorrow, Friday. Getting things going. Marking my zones right now. This is 1 hour zone. One hour zone. 1 hour zone. Another 1 hour demand zone. For my label. Label this one. Put it from there to the bottom of the wick. Looks like we're forming another 1 hour demand zone. I'm going to mark right here. Another 1 hour. Mark that range. Bam, bam. I used to do the 30 minutes, but I don't do the 30 minutes no more. 1 hour is good enough. Let me see up top right here. 2 hour. The 2 hour supply right there. Actually, should have left that. And I just throw it up there. Same difference. Okay. Looks like I got the NASDAQ ready. Let me get SPY ready. Let it load up. See what we got going on. Everything's already marked. We are Gucci. Got our demand zones. Got our supply zones. Ready for tomorrow. see in the 1 hour. Okay. Let's look at where we're at pre-market. Right. And move my pre-market a little up there. Okay. This is the gap fill. Looks like tomorrow could go for that gap fill. So, could be bullish. Now, let me bring up ES. Bring up ES. Okay. Let's see where we at. Go to the 4 hour. We're still good. 3 hour. We're good. 2 hour. Real good, actually. Looks like we formed another demand on the 2 hour. We sliced through this 2 hours, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna delete this. Delete. And we're going to put a demand zone right here. Put our box. Okay. And then it looks like we got another demand zone right there. Forming. So this should give us the push tomorrow to fill that gap. I'm guessing since we're already in demand right here, but we got supply right at 4441.75. So let's see. That 1 hour, we're good. Okay. So with my strategy, I like to use what I've been focusing on and works good for me. I stay calm. Is the ORB, the 15-minute opening range breakout with the VWAP. That white line is my VWAP. And then my 9 EMA is the blue, and the 21 EMA is the yellow. So right here, today is the 15-minute low and the 15-minute high of the first 15-minute candle. So what I do is I just wait for the candle to break. I also like using the crossing of the 9 EMA crossing over the 21 as well as above the VWAP. A breakout, and then scalp that up to this purple bar, which is typically the 50% profit, but it's not really 50% sometimes, because sometimes you don't catch it right enough, but it's still a good little profit target right there. And then you can go to the next demands or the next zone. So wait, where we at? Yeah, today right here. So before I put these green boxes right here, it was just this blue bar. So it hopped out of this box, went up here, went up here, went up here. Let me actually show you on a cleaner chart. Let me bring up first. Add this. Bring up QQQ. Okay. So my strategy, like I said, is first I'm gonna put this on a 15-minute. So when the market opens, a 15-minute low, 15-minute high. What I do is I wait for my candle to either break above or below, and I take profit at either, majority of the time at this purple line. I'm usually all the way out. Sometimes it goes to this one too, depending on how the market's moving. Or if it goes for a call, I go up to this purple line, and then I scale out, or I hold a runner to the blue line. But I also like using, like I said, the 9 EMA and the 21 EMA and VWAP. As you can see, when show the 5-minute, when we are below the white line, it's a higher chances of going down, the VWAP. And same with the blue line. The more that the candles are staying below the blue line, closing below it, closing below it, it's going to go down. Really, it'll keep on going down even if it goes above the blue line, as long as it doesn't close above the yellow line. If you get 2 candles closing above the yellow line, maybe 3 candles, that's probably going to be a reversal. But as you can see, it never closed above this yellow line. Everything was below. It touched it, but it didn't close. That's why you gotta let the candle finish. If you're in a play, let that candle finish, because you don't know where it's gonna end. Perfect example right here. Look at it. It hit that purple line, took your profit. Okay. We're in this green box, which is the demand zone. Pulled up right here, We got the crossing of the EMAs, crossing over VWAP, and it could have caught this scalp all the way up to here. It's not that high, but you know, most of the times you get a bigger play. Like look at over here. This was a good drop. EMA's crossed. Your candle broke out. You could have entered on this candle right here. It retested the EMAs, tried to see if it was going to hold below, which it did, and just kept on going back down. Bam. And then you could have got that play. That was a good play right there. And that was based off of the crossing of the EMAs. So basically, what I do is I wait for the first range to break out, whether it go up or down, catch the profit down here or up right here. And then after that, if it's not trending in that same direction, whether it go up or down, I'll wait for a crossing of the EMA on the 5 minute. The crossing of the EMA on the 5 minute is very strong. As you can see right here, cross, it went up. Crossed, went down. Then I did it again. Show you another day with more trending. This week has been a weird week. Last week was really good. I did a lot of paper trading last week with SPX, and it was just, I had actually the last week and a half. Man, look at like right here. Look at this day right here. It was a crazy day. Bunch of bull. That's why you just let the noise fan out. 15 minutes. Sometimes you're waiting like a half hour. No more than really an hour before it starts to make a direction going up or down. So about 45 minutes to an hour. Just kind of messing around within the 15-minute range. And then boom. EMA's cross. Boom. Got that push up on this breaking candle right here. Boom. You would enter. And then it went for not even a real pullback, because it didn't even come back. It just kind of tested this line right here. Kind of tested. Boom. Kept going. Kept going. Boom. Get your profit. Then, as you can see, you could have still held, because it never even closed below the blue line, the 9 EMA. Went up again, boom, to this blue line. And it went up, did a nice pullback. You could have still stayed in if you wanted to, and kept going up. Not until it went right here to the 9 EMA. It still kind of dangled up, still kind of bounced around a little bit, kind of bounced around a little bit. And then look, here comes the power of the 9 EMA. Of course, it's in the pre-market, but look, the 9 EMA's crossed with the 21 EMA, the blue with the yellow. You got confirmation candle with the next candle, bam, drops. Also, while it's above the VWAP, see how it's above that white line. So really, you could just keep it simple like this. You don't really need too much like supply and demand zones marked up. I guess you could just do it from day to day, but it's good to just know where you're at. Everybody knows you're supposed to follow NASDAQ, ES. You're playing SPY, you want to follow the ES and the NAS, all of it. And they all simultaneously kind of go into the same thing. They all kind of work together. QQQ, actually I wanted to start working with QQQ a lot, because it actually moves a lot more and faster than SPY. And so definitely wanted to check that out. So yeah, I'll be ready for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, what I do is wake up around 6 a.m. in the morning Pacific time. Our market opens at 6:30. go to my charts, check to see if NASDAQ is above or below VWAP. Checking for it in demand zones, supply zones. Last couple of days we woke up in we started off, opened up in the demand zone right here. Look at, and just kept bouncing up. Bounce, 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 bounce. So I guess we are in a bull run. We'll see how high we go. But yeah, so I'll be ready for tomorrow, Friday, 0 DTEs. Let's go.